Okay.
Hmm. Well, we already made it back to VWAP. I was kind of hoping it was going to
Yeah.
do that during the open.
Yeah. So the Qs and the SPY are doing really nothing. They've done nothing since about 8 o'clock, or at least a little after 8. They just
Still
chopping
got a few
along.
minutes. 2 minutes. Back to VWAP.
Oh,
Pow.
firm is
Ooh.
firm is selling off here. Yeah, wow, look at that drop on
And that is why I don't trade the pre-market.
Jesus. Yeah, look at that. What the heck? What the heck? Airbnb is dropping now. It's interesting.
All right, so technically the SPY and the Qs are both opening in a sell range. So we may have to sell off for a little bit to entice buying if we're going to entice buying. We are on SPY kind of mid-range, and if we go too low, we'll lose that range. So we do have to be a little careful. Today might not end up being that strong of a day.
Yeah, Qs are selling off a little bit here.
SPY really sold like crazy out of this range yesterday. So we gotta be careful with make sure the ETFs don't run against us.
A firm really sold off too from its over 29.50 almost, and now it's down to 20.90. SoFi still looks strong. I think SoFi is going to be interesting at the open. There's some big asks at big bids at 726. Which means they're probably looking for a pullback at the open. All right, 15 seconds, people.
Ding
Peoples.
ding. Coming up.
Yeah,
Keep it green, y'all. Trade safe,
keep it.
trade calm. No need to rush. It's a whole bunch of hours coming up here to lose money.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. I got long some SoFi. Let's see here what it does.
All right, let's see what happens here on our old Meta.
Sold some at 41, 741. Just a bit of a scalp
A lot
there,
of
and
volume.
just see. Oh, look at the Qs take off. Diddly doodly.
All right, Qs are going.
Still long SoFi.
All right, here goes Facebook. See if it goes.
It's selling a little more SoFi here. Didn't like didn't get a push yet.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry, Peter. I keep saying that. I keep calling it Facebook, and it's Meta.
There goes HZNP. A rising devil action there. Airbnb's catching a bid.
Meta's pushing a little bit here. Let's see if it gets away. All right, here we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. A little more, a little more, a little more. Close enough. All right, partial.
Nice bounce off of previous day high.
R4, baby.
Yeah. Beauty.
I went long once in the opening minute after the wick, kind of like anticipating a little bit, and I stopped out on break even and then got back in. A little bit better risk. So that was first stop, and then it came back in, got bucket bevy. I went long, just used the daily level this time. It came back and held, got a nice pop. So let's see if we got this one.
Let's get long some Affirm. Just see if we can get through $7 or $30 here. We're going for 30. Here we go. Sold. Still holding.
The daily level is
Selling more.
previous. I think it's previous day's high. Yeah.
Selling more Affirm. It's right at this R4 now, so I'm pretty much out of it. Ooh, shit. Excuse me. I was going to buy some LABU. Dagnammit. What was I thinking?
Yeah, mRNA was on Carlos's sleeper list for a good reason. mRNA, I had a feeling today might be a day for it, but of course I'm going to sit here and stare at this thing. Come on, hold up. I'm at break even right now, which is at about 162.82. So if Meta comes back through, I'll go out at break even and take my R.
Yeah, so I'm flat right now on everything. So I had didn't get much of a move on SoFi, unfortunately. Got not a bad move on Affirm through 30. Qs are pulling back now.
Yeah, look at Qs straight to R4. Dang.
Yeah.
I got orders sitting out at pre-market high already on Meta in case we get a nice big snap. There we go. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, go, 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 go. Whatever. I'm not greedy. Partial. All right.
Wow. Airbnb's going too.
Come on, baby. A little more. Do this again. Yes.
Nice move on Meta. Look at that. That would look so terrible going into the open. What the heck was that?
Nailed it. All right. We're at goal. Let's go.
Yeah. Nice.
Let's see if we can get through this selling range. Now we sold like crazy here before. If we can get through, we can break out. And Meta can run. So we've got a lot of potential top side on this thing if it can get going.
Yeah. Long some Airbnb. Now it's pushing higher here. Whew. 113. Come on.
Meta.
Gonna sell some here. Gonna sell some here. 112.65. Come on. Come on. Come on. 113, baby. Give it to me.
Give it to me.
Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh. There we go. Filled. Whew. Nice one.
Meta's picking up some short sellers.
Selling some more Airbnb here. 113.20. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, SoFi's turning
Oxy
around
is
again.
awesome. Oxy ended up being a nice little rising devil. It crossed VWAP in pre-market and then did a beautiful squeeze right back up to it. It was VWAP was crossed with PDC and central pivot. Bless you, sir. It was a really
Thank you.
nice short opportunity. That was cool. The rising devil falling angel trade for me has been it kind of went a little stale for like maybe a month or two, but I feel like the past like month especially, I feel like it's been we've kind of, maybe it's because we've been a little bit more bullish again, or we're trending a little bit more in the market. But I have noticed that the rising devil falling angel lead balloon style trades have really been paying.
Yeah, they've been good. Ah, look at stupid SoFi the way it's trading. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm still bullish on Meta as far as the ladder goes, but we are in a selling area where Meta has encountered a lot of selling before. So I am not surprised to see it getting beat up a little bit at this level. Hopefully not too aggressively that we get chased away. But right now, the ladder still seems fairly strong. We do have one bid at 162.50, a short seller that I'm hoping drops off. But right now, it looks like we still want to run up. I mean, I actually think Meta's I think Meta could be a
Nice.
trend long today.
I don't know what's going on with SoFi. I don't like that pullback as much as it did, but that was a good grab at R1 or S1, I should say. Yeah, the Qs are ripping up.
Yeah,
It
Qs
up.
are in a breakout area now. SPY just got to R4, so we'll see if SPY can make it through too. If it can, it's a party.
It's a party.
It's a party. Come on, a little higher. Daily level. Come on. There it is. Pow!
Yeah,
Got it.
Nice. Airbnb is back at high of day.
I threw it as a market order, so I'd top ticket. That was pretty fun.
Nice.
All right. We are now down to trailing position. So time to just sit back, and we either got to add or get out of this thing. So let's see what happens. Wee.
Okay, I'm out of Airbnb as well. I don't know if it's going to got any more juice in it. AMD came up nicely after kind of figured that was going to come back up. What's NVIDIA doing? Same sort of thing. It's come up a little bit. Yeah, it was a good day.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Look at it, SoFi now. Stupid SoFi. Had to pull back so much.
825% RVOL. SoFi is no joke.
Yeah.
I have trouble with this one just because of the lower price. I do a lot of book reading, so for me, I have trouble with these because the level
Yeah.
2 is just so congested. But I mean, it actually looks quite bullish, just kind of off the baseline. You still see it's just flooded to the top side, not a lot to the downside. So as long as we have
Right.
volume, no reason it won't keep doing what it's doing.
Yes, sir.
Meta.
Airbnb
So Meta is
still
now at 2 days ago high where it's stuffed before. But if it can get through here, ladder still looks bullish. So let's do this. I haven't gotten an aggressive R4 breakout in a while. This is making me happy.
Yeah, was there some news on Meta? Why is it? It seemed to really start to pick up steam and at the around 8 o'clock. Some news.
What was it? Sorry, I just blanked out. It was like it's something to do with bonds. I just can't remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
Jeff P, thank you. It's a bond instead of bond, their first bond offering.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Meta bonds.
Meta bonds. You can buy bonds in the metaverse. Buying bonds in the metaverse.
With VR goggles.
With VR goggles, yeah. I wonder
Have you
if they're
seen
virtual.
it's like that Progressive commercial where the guy's like, I'm bundling home and auto. Now you're like, I'm trading a Condor, an iron Condor. I'm taking a put from here and that's literally the only options term I know off the top of my head, for the record. That's the reason.
Okay. Well, there's the broken wing butterfly.
I like the abandoned baby. It's my personal favorite. Jade lizard.
It's a jade lizard, yeah. You gotta love it.
Gotta love the jade lizard. I have a jade lizard.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Chinese water dragon.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have some kind of erotic pets. Erotic or
Absolutely.
exotic?
No, the first one.
Okay. AMD's kicking it. Oh, SoFi, you stupid.
That is. Oh my god, that's fun. I'm sorry, were you here for the trading? I didn't think so. All right, come on, Meta. We're above yesterday's high. Let's see if we can establish and hold. Make another move up.
We're all good here. We're having fun.
Oh,
we're having
always
fun
a good
and
day when you trade with the profit of profit. Come on now.
Yeah, we're having fun and we're making money. What more could you ask for in a channel?
Carlos's wife is like, I'm not really sure if I'm okay with you hanging out with these people anymore now that I know they have exotic pets.
You get a snake too, don't you?
Yeah.
It seems to me I saw a picture of it at some point.
Yeah, I have a
more inappropriate to
talk about. I have she's an albino python named Pearl.
Right. That's what it is. Okay, come on. Let's see, what do we got here? SoFi's, everything's kind of pulling back. The Qs are doing the same thing they did yesterday, popped up, and now they're just going to pull back.
It's not a good look either.
No,
Looks
remember
kind
it
of like an
got. Remember,
isolated pivot on the 5-minute chart. So we came into this high value area through a bunch of volume. Now we're peeling back. Hopefully not too aggressively. I was really like looking forward to an all day long on Meta here.
remember what happened yesterday? We had this big pop at the open, pulled back, then we did a whole bunch of choppy stuff.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, exactly.
And we went choppy, choppy.
Man, I was like, cruise lines yesterday were like such a sleeper. Like at the end of the day, I was just looking through stock charts, and all of a sudden I was like, "Oh my, cruise lines! Like, what happened yesterday? Like they all had it." And that just reminded me because PivotBot just called out RCL breaking above R4. So it'd be interesting to see. We ran out of mid value. It'll be interesting to see if we actually stuff here, but the ladder looks bland, so probably won't trade it. Well, I won't trade anything. I'm going to be a good boy, and I'm just going to hold my Meta.
Yeah, I took a little bit of Meta on that pullback, just
Nice.
to get a run through 166 here.
And it's a party.
Yeah, it's definitely got some strength going on. Look at that! Look at the cues. Just bounced right back off the VWAP. Like that look. Could have taken that. Could have just taken that little SoFi pullback too.
All right, I took a little bit more off there at the floor, at floor 3. So I'm really diluting my position now. So, but all out. My next one has to be an all out, or an ad. But that was really sweet. But I just don't want to go all out because I want to hold longer.
Yeah, where's
I couldn't
because I've taken half off on Facebook with you, but I'm just wondering where this thing is going to.
The thing is the higher this thing goes, the
Meta.
higher it can go in this instance. And sometimes, y'all, when we're trying to hold trending positions, it's good to remember that the higher this thing goes, the more shorts we start to squeeze. You know, we've been in this lower range on Meta for a long time. So if we keep breaking up and pushing, this thing can, Meta can have some big days. It can have some $10, $15 days if it really gets ripping.
Yeah.
We're only about $4 or $5 into this one. So we will see what happens. Could be fun.
There's a level back at the end of July, 170.87. And that on that day it closed at 169.60 ish. So yeah, it could get to 169. It's going to depend what the market does here. And the cues are just looking like they're going to break through yesterday's high. Yeah. Every time I look at that SoFi chart, I have to take it. I'm going to have to take it down. It just annoys me.
Oh man. Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
Look at that. Gap and go.
Yeah. Look at there's some big.
Play around.
There's some big asks at $8 for those that are in this. Yeah, Moderna's doing well too. I saw Moderna. I know a few people were following that. I'm just in. I did. Wow, look at Moderna rip. Yeah. What's why are the? I saw NVAX was up again. What's the news on these vaccine things? Are we going back into lockdown? Monkeypox.
So we just, this level that I have marked here, this 167. Oh wait, it's a little off. 167.07. Let me fix it. Is my monthly R3. So this is where I expect bulls on the monthly longer terms to start taking profit. Notice how close we got to it. And now we're starting to sell a bit. So no surprise there. We're kind of in a selling range now on the daily. So if it can punch through, though, it'll just be awesome. But maybe if we get a pullback to VWAP, I can add on this thing.
So I should have turned on the cam.
I got to get better about that. I keep forgetting to remind you.
Yeah.
Not a very good
Moderna's
co-pilot.
Q2 earnings beat expectations, but it writes off 500 million in expired COVID shots. Huh. Well, that's never good. There goes AMD. AMD's just holding that 9 moving average. Qs are still looking to rip here. Affirm is squeezing higher here. I think Affirm is definitely squeezing shorts right now. So Meta's looking a little toppy here.
Yeah. So
AMD is probably going to go green on the day, the way it's going.
So let's see here. This is what someone was asking about R3. This is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about R3 on the month. So our monthly R3 is right here. So normally we run ranges. So we'll run the inside of these central ranges like that. But once you break out, all of these shorts that have been in here start stopping out. So you tend to get really nice squeezes through these areas. So that's what I'm saying. If Meta can get up into here, these participants here have to really start making some decisions about whether or not they're going to be willing to bag hold this. And I would not bag hold short something that's this far from VWAP. You know what I mean? So most of them will probably get scared out, and if they do, they'll start throwing market orders, and that'll just let us rip. But right now, that's not what's happening. Right now, we're stalled. Our level 2 is almost completely balanced. Oop, short seller. Short seller just actually came in on Meta. 165.52. That's right here.
Qs are breaking out.
Profit target. Qs are still going. I wouldn't have shorted Meta against the Qs doing all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're out. Look, they pulled. They're wrong. See, now their order came off the book there. Squeezed. Sucker.
Yeah, TQQ is going.
Yeah, JK, that's exactly what that was. You could see them short. You saw their short hit the tape, and then you saw their profit hit the L2 at 165.52. Then as soon as we got about 10 cents back the other direction, you saw the order come off, and you saw a contrary order hit the tape. That was because they got squeezed. So they went short. They probably used about a 10-cent risk as they went in, put some targets out at about 20 cents. When it squeezed, they went out. Very paper-handed, too.
Firm's going through 31. Firm has been better, has traded better than SoFi.
Firm has its
AMD's.
days.
Yeah.
Right to R3. SPY is really having a lot of trouble at R4 right now. So there's we've been trying to break out from R4, and we've been getting sold heavily at it over and over and over again for a while. So, you know, we do have some large large sellers still to the top side, but we don't have volume running for them. But right now, I would have trouble shorting here, just because we're so close. I kind of would like to see maybe SPY, like if it's gonna fail, I'd like to maybe see it UTAD first, so like see it blast out, then stall, then come back through. I think that would be a little bit more convincing. Right now, it looks like we're really trying to push, but I don't know. We're stalling. We don't got volume, so with the Qs already being on a breakout outside of R4, it would just be hard for me to short SPY right now.
Yeah. Some big asks on a firm at 31. Get a bit of a pullback here. It might be worth taking a long on it.
Seeing the volume on Meta for me wasn't that big when it got up here. I think we're just stalling and waiting for the market. SPY does keep getting stuffed here, man. It's no joke. Ah, look at it. Dang, there's the volume on SPY. That's a lot of volume. All right, we have a change. A change is going to come. The SPY just started throwing volume under R4, and it's selling. Doggone it. When the cams are right.
Yeah, just oops. Yeah, I was going to take a long on a firm, but looking at these this drop here, it'll get bought. Where's the buying brigade? They'll come back. Yeah, I think I will take a little bit of a long here in a firm. 3077. May come back to the 9 moving average, but I'm looking for a move to 31. Yeah, look at the buyers. The buying brigade came in. There they are.
I'm going to add in a little bit on Meta here to see if we get a squeeze. My new stop is the loss of VWAP. So if we end up going through 164.50, I'll be all out. If we hold here and press, my target's to go back for 167 again. I'll bet right back.
Here we go. Here we go. No, come on, boogie oogie. Let's go, baby. Let's go, firm. All right, take a little bit off here at 92. Oh, here we go. Come on. I know you got 31 in you. Patience, patience. Here we go. I'll just sell a little more here at 91 again, just because it's doesn't seem to want to move, but I still think it's going to. I just don't want it to turn into a losing trade now. Just waiting here at 3102. Here we go. 31, printing. Come on, get through there. No fill yet. Ah, there you go. There's a fill. 3102. All right. Wow, look at the cues. Jesus, buying brigade came in there with a vengeance. With a vengeance. Okay, so I'm flat right now. I'm not, no position. PayPal. Kind of took that off. I didn't really didn't like the way it would looked at the open, but what's it doing? Yeah, it's PayPal's. Yeah, it does look like it's trying to break out here, but just not. Just not move. It's just doesn't seem to be moving very much.
Hey, I'm back. Look at that. Well, I went down to refill my drink real quick before a recap after my ad, and it ran right to my target.
Yeah, nice, eh? Oh, man. Mm-hmm.
Why are these moves different? So for me, Scion, what's different for me right now is volume. Meta is moving. It's it's got catalysts, it's got things going, and what I did not get was a value set. Right, we stalled here at the floor level, but I didn't get a huge spike in volume. So I really just didn't feel like the move was done. I don't feel like we've hit our target. Right. So and Qs are on the breakout. SPY looked like they were pressing up. SPY kept buying anytime it went to a lower area. Look at the wicks on the 5 minute of SPY over here. Anytime we came down, we bought. Came down, bought. Came down, bought. Came down, bought. Right. So everything just looked like it was buying. So with all of the strength in the market, Meta having a strong ladder, and it moving into a really good range, right? So like on daily, look, I just hit right there on R3. So, and now my idea is that, I mean, the thing is on Meta, the higher we go, the higher this thing can go. And that's what a lot of people get like stuck out there, and it keeps you from holding positions because you think, oh, I can only go so far. This is why I don't really like using ATR, right? Like the average trading range, because when I trade stocks, they're in catalyst. So I'm expecting them to go beyond their ATR. That's like the whole reason I'm trading them, is because I'm expecting it to be more in play today than usual. So the higher we go, the more participants we start stopping out, right? So which means the higher we go, the higher we can go. So that's it.
Yeah, you get a stock like this on a roll. Let's see here. What do we got for levels on Meta longer term? Yeah, kind of like
I'm just playing the break now. Go till this thing kicks me out.
172 is a moving average on a daily chart. Yeah, sort of 170, 171. Could easily see that. It's really been putting in a bottom here. This one sort of 55 level keeps an area where it keeps finding support. Middle of July, it was up. It was up as high as almost 185. Yeah.
Got orders all the way to 170. Yeah. Let's do this.
Q's taking a bit of a pause now. mRNA has been a beast. Just continues.
Yeah. Carlos was saying he thought mRNA was going to be his sleeper today.
Yeah.
And there's nothing sleepy about this one.
Wow. And it has had a
It
monster
exploded.
move.
Look at the daily on this thing.
Yeah. God, it's up like $20 on this move today.
Yeah.
167, 187. Yeah.
It was a great call, Carlos.
Yeah.
Don't forget to tip your waiter,
Fantastic.
folks. Carlos
There's a
said
level
this thing was
here.
going to rock. If you didn't like his YouTube video, you better go like it right now.
There is a level here right around where we are right now, 188, prior high from March.
All right. Well, not bad.
Not a bad day. Moderna, there's what is it, about a 5.5% short interest. Which isn't huge, but it's not nothing either. Oh, Netflix is popping up on the scanner. Everything's green on the screen, just about.
Yeah. Caught ourselves a nice little. It's because Andrew's running today. So the entire everything he would have traded today has just been straight bull. No French ambulances coming for these trades, folks.
Yeah. Chamonix.
Sounds so mysterious. Mm-hmm. Just kind of running out of gas a little bit. I think we've been running full hot here for a while. It'd be hard to imagine we're not going to get at least a little bit of a pullback here in a minute.
Yep.
Still no volume though.
Yeah, Moderna's kind of stalling out here.
Well, you want to recap?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Recap. All right, let me get rid of that this time. Let me do that this time. I'm there.
So right about now is
not-
when we kind of look for some 920 trades. Look at a firm is still a ripping. Now a firm, I think that has, yeah. Let's see what's.
Yeah, Ryan, Sophie, it is, and that's what I was talking about before, specifically on that one. It is hard to read the level too. However, in this instance, Sophie looked quite bullish today. Even on that one, you could it was readable. It's pretty aggressive.
Yeah, UPST is really squeezing because it's got 35% short interest. So it's pretty heavily shorted. So it's going to get.
Love a good short squeeze.
The shorts are getting hurt today. But you never know how long, where they've been in from. I mean, this UPST is back in September. It was trading at $400. So, a couple buck move after you've been short from in the $300 or $400 range. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm ready to record and get this party started.
Okie dokie, right. Dude.
I'm gonna hit the button. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. Hello, Bear Bull traders and everyone that's going on. We are back. I got the Prophet of Profit, Brian Pesum, with me. We're trading. Andrew still out in France, getting his run on. Make sure to check out his Twitter at Bear Bull Traders to see, some different pictures and stuff he's posting up of his events out there. Really cool stuff. We sat down in the room today, had a really great pre-market show today. For any of y'all who aren't hitting the pre-market show, make sure you guys go and check that out. Because if you're watching the pre-market show, you would have probably had a trade on mRNA today. Carlos called it out as his sleeper of the day, just something he really thought was going to move. And this stock absolutely crushed. I did not get in on mRNA, unfortunately, because I really had only eyes for Meta today. Meta having a catalyst of a bond offering. So that's what I was into. And you can see Meta's had a big day here, which I've been enjoying, putting my data on. You can see basically I use what's called Camarilla pivots. I like to trade breakouts above R4. So Meta came back here, was holding R4, which was kind of the plan we laid out before the open. It held really well. I went long using a new 1 minute low, but as it broke away, I didn't really like it. So I stopped at break even. And when it held, I got back long just using the daily level. Gave me a little bit better RVR, even though it was a slightly poorer entry. It was actually better RVR. So I got a nice partial. And then I've been trending Meta ever since I got in. I added when it came back and held 2 days ago's high. So now, or 2 sessions ago's high. So now I'm back in here and I've got a partial, and we're going to hold out a little bit here. If it gets too much lower, it'll lose trend. So I'll probably, go all out. Maybe if we lose 166.50, but for now I'm just hanging on. And that is my only trades, for today. I took 2 trades, 1 break even, 1 winner. And then my boy, Brian Pesum, the Prophet of Profit, had some great call outs. I know he called out Sophie, got a little piece of that one. But the room banked on Sophie call out. That was great.
Yeah, no, I traded it right at the open because it looked really pretty strong. So was in around 7:30 and then took some off 740s, a little bit more higher at 740. But then it really pulled back, so it kind of stopped me out back at break even. But it dropped to that it really took a hard drop, but then it just came ripping back. So yeah, a little bit more difficult to trade. But yeah, no, I caught the other trade I did was you know, a lot of these DeFi companies are all trading pretty strongly today. So I caught AFRM because I was watching that one as a sympathy play, and you know, 29.70 ish, and then we got the move through 30, and yeah, 30.20. So that was a nice pop up, nice whole number pop. And then we got the Airbnb trade. Airbnb came ripping higher, so got in there for that 112 break, and got as high as 113, going over 113 on that. So that was probably my best trade. My most profitable trade was Airbnb. So yeah,
A
it
beautiful
was
trade
a
on
good
that
day.
one.
Yeah,
Nailed that
yeah,
trade on Airbnb.
yeah. So yeah, it was breaking out as well. Anyway, yeah, good day overall. And yeah, so there was a few other little scalps, but that's the way we do it.
Absolutely. So, I mean, it's one thing we really got in the room. I felt, you know, we talked about this on Monday a little bit when I did a recap. Is it's just kind of the feel of the community in the room. It's one reason I like trading with Brian so much. Is, you know, we're just kind of calm. We're just going through setups. What are some things we take? What are some opportunities? And on a day like today, it was actually a little more challenging because we had a lot of stocks to look at today. There was a lot of stuff moving, but I really think we did a great job at dialing in on the
Hmm.
specific movers that have you know, that had the best catalyst. So I'll go ahead and wrap it there. Everybody, YouTube land, if you
Nice.
have an opportunity, please thumbs up, please ring that bell, subscribe, comment. You know how it works, what it does for the algos, all that stuff. Please please help us out there. Otherwise, you know, I think we're going to have Andrew back on maybe tomorrow to do a little live trading from France. If not, your boy Thor will be here again to help out the profit of profit to
Sweet.
make a little bit of
Yeah.
money. So, my
Yes,
friend,
sir.
brother, I'll talk to you a little bit later.
Thank you.
Everybody out there, have
Cheers.
a great day and keep it green.
Thanks to you, Thor, and thanks everybody out there. Thumbs up. Give us a like, subscribe. So a little. So while we were chatting there, a little bit of a 920 on the Qs. So it took TQQ long off the 20 moving average here. So I've already taken half off.
20 on the 2, right? Yep.
920. Yep.
Gold.
Yeah. So then the old 920 trade.
Love it here with this what is this, 2 days ago's high, and so previous session and previous high right there too. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. The 920 works even better when, like, if the 20 moving average is near the VWAP or some other level that we like to trade off. So just sort of helps with that support level. So it may I may end up getting stopped out of the rest here.
Yeah, and I actually went ahead and pulled the trigger on the all out on Meta. So it's kind of rolled over and it's losing my daily R3 right now. So I'm really want to capture that P&L, and my trailing position is so small at this point. I mean, even if I held it for another dollar, like maybe I make a couple bucks, but I would make about the same amount I'd give up if I let it come back to break even. So at this point, why not? I'm just going to go ahead and capture it, and if we actually come back into range hold, maybe I get a fresh trade, but most likely not. I think this is a nice little round, about a 7-8 hour trade. So I'll take that for a one and done. So yeah,
Sweet. Very nice.
Cool. Well, what I think I'll do, it's 10:20. It's a little early, but I'll pop off and get this video edited and uploaded to the powers that be. But yeah, we'll do that, and I'll see everybody back on. I'll be on around like 1 o'clock.
Cheers. Thanks for jumping on, and always fun trading with you.